This challenge comes to us from Trey is Crazy. His only stipulation is that I stay as far away from spawn as possible, and, just as a little add-on, I would assume that he's wanting me to successfully find the ghost in each location. However, as broad as those suggestions are, I'm going to add a little bit more to this list of rules so you guys can follow along with what I have planned for you today. So here are the rules. We're going to choose 4 random maps. Peaceful mode will be enabled. And if I happen to play a map over again, so let's hypothetically take a location like the street house into effect. The furthest point in that map would be the basement. So if I have a playthrough of the street house in the basement, and then I return to the street house, then I would have to choose the second furthest location, which I guess in some sense would be the bathroom. So now that we have that out of the way, we only need a name. And how fitting that I call this challenge the Far From Home Challenge. Welcome to the apartment. The furthest point from spawn in the apartment is the bedroom. Now, the interesting thing about the bedroom is not so much the room itself, but what's inside of it. So, considering the fact that I am in the bedroom and I can do whatever I want in here, so long as I find the ghost, as long as the power's on, I guess I can use the security camera to its full effect. Oh. Hello? I sworn I heard the lights flicker for a second there. Oh, Mr. Spooky. Where are you? Oh! Oh! Let's pan back here. Okay. Something's going on inside of the stock room. Or at least I thought there was something going on there. Okay. Some ghostly things are afoot here. Not really sure what's going to happen next, though. I think the better thing to do here is to start using my equipment because I've been sitting on the camera system for a little longer than is actually necessary. So, let's begin. Where are you? Do you want to play? Okay, so you're a talker. Don't like that. Can you do something? Uh-oh. Okay. Somewhat receptive to my commands. Hasn't done anything in the room yet, though. Did you do anything on the cameras, by any chance? You turn on the light. Oh! Okay. Ghost orbs! Aha! Alright. But what could you be from this point? I have 2 ideas. If the third option is ghostwriting, then it's a Fatella. If it does EMF activity, then it's a Wailing Soul. Oh boy, here we go. Oh! Power is out. No more cameras for me. I'm not sure where to go after the fact if it is anything other than those 2. I guess we'll just wait and see what happens. I guess it could be a Moroi if it does temperature readings. I guess that's the only other option I could really think of. Okay, Mr. Spooky. We need you to do something. Can you do another thing for me, please? It seems to really like that storage area, because it just keeps hanging out there. I really wish I had the camera still, but it's a big old negatory on that front. Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna have to play the waiting game with this guy. Well, there goes the power again. I don't know why it keeps turning the power off when the power is conceivably still off. Like, you can't double turn the power off. Oh. Hello. Well, Mr. Spooky. Where are you? Can you do something else for us? I'm honestly surprised it has not come into the bedroom here. Like, I am very surprised. This used to be a hotbed for a lot of activity many moons ago. Holy. I did not like that. I haven't seen any movement on the grid, which is not giving me high hopes that this is going to be a very straightforward investigation. Mr. Spooky Ghost! Would you please do something? I've got other places to be and undead people to see. Holy, what the heck was that? Aside from a few bumps and knocks and creepy sounds, I really have not seen anything. Did you do anything else? Really is pulling out on me here. I could try and look into this room here. I'm still technically in the bedroom, but... oh boy. It seems like it really wants to stay in that stockroom, seriously. Well, I haven't seen any ghost writing, and it hasn't done any EMF activity. Starting to lean more towards the Moroi, if I had to make a wild guess. The only problem is that I don't think this ghost really wants to come into the bedroom for whatever reason. I'm not sure if it's a spawning issue or if it's just actively keeping its distance from me, but yeah, this guy's a little weird. Okay, that's good. I actually want that to happen because it means you're kind of close. Like, you're 110% in the storage room. And you just refuse to move. Okay, so let's go over everything. So, no EMF. Hasn't been any EMF activity for quite a while. No ghost writing. I have to assume that it's a Moroi. Like, what else could it possibly be? Okay, process of elimination. I'm not really sure what's going on with the apartment these days, but it almost seems like the crazy factor of the ghost has gone down significantly. Like, at this point, it's pretty much been supplanted by the general store, so... I got the ghost, but I'm a little bit surprised at how quiet it was. Anyways, we move on to map number 2, and, see what that ghost has in store for us. Speaking of the general store, looks like I got my wish. I went from having the least crazy experience to a potentially more active and hostile one. So, I'm in position. This is the furthest point away from spawn, so we'll see how this goes. Where are you? Do you want to play? Can you do something? Potentially not a talker. Okay. Interesting. So, not really sure what to expect. So keep our eyes peeled at all times. Even though the ghosts are on peaceful, quote-unquote, they can still do damage to you if you're not looking. I still think that the only times you're ever really going to see a ghost will be when they form their cloud forms. I could have sworn in one of my playthroughs that one ghost may have formed, but I also couldn't see anything because I was caught in perpetual darkness. So I guess we'll just have to keep our eyes out for the clouds. Starting to wonder what's going on here because even this ghost is kind of quiet. Haven't seen hide or hair of it. Oh, okay, never mind. Hello? That went really crazy all of a sudden. Well, got 2 bits of evidence right from the get-go. Holy Christmas tree. Alright, so EMF and cold spots. I guess it could be a Basti because they kind of come out of nowhere and hit you like a freight train with everything. But it needs to be evil if that's the case. If it has ghost orbs, Ooh. Then it's a hoopia, which they're kind of the least commonly found ghost now, which is kind of strange. They used to be the most commonly found ghost. Up until the more recent updates. Okay, you're here again. What are you gonna do? What are you going to do? Anything? Anything at all? Well... It can't be a Jumbie because it would have... It would have talked by now. Okay, you are all kinds of here. You were the opposite of your, constituent that was in the apartment, so, what are you going to do? Oh! Okay. Getting hit all at once again. I'm waiting. Okay. I'm kind of waiting for the next hit. It seems like this ghost saves up all its power and then attacks. I haven't seen any ghost orbs. Still nothing on the spirit box. There it is. Oh. Okay. I'm looking. Still nothing. What's even weirder is that the ghost hasn't even formed once. That is kind of strange. I think we'll give it a little bit longer, and then I'm probably gonna have to guess just like the last location. I beg your pardon? Oh. Oh! Well, hello there, Mr. Basti. Nice to make your acquaintance. I'm out of here. So you remember how I told you that the big ebb and flow ghost was the poltergeist? That's technically true. They are the ones that are most known for that. However, it does have a bigger brother where it not only ebb and flows, but when it comes back for you, it hits you like an 18-wheeler. That's the Basti. So, if it ever seems like you are being hit by everything at once, it's probably going to be a Basti. Especially if you're not getting any ghostwriting or orbs at that point. So just keep that in mind. So we move on to map number 3. I wonder what we're going to be running into. The ghosts have been progressively more hostile. So I hope we get one that's a little bit more entertaining this time around. Okay, interesting scenario. We are back on the general store. So what would be the place that's the second furthest away from spawn, I wonder? I think it's gonna be the cash register here. So I'm gonna sit here, keep an eye on this place, and see if any spooky developments happen. My goodness, that caught me off guard. Where are you? Do you want to play? Can you do something? Whoa! Okay. Wow. Man. So we didn't get any, thermometer readings this time around, but we certainly got the EMF reading. Holy Christmas tree. I didn't expect that box to hit me the way it did. Okay. Can I just peek in here really quick and see if there's any ghostwriting? Nope. Nothing. Just kind of, wondering what the heck that was. My goodness. Okay, well we have one bit of evidence so far. I'm not really sure what to think at this point. I mean, we haven't gotten anything on the main pieces of technology aside from the EMF, so... I mean... I can't rule out a poltergeist yet. But that's not the only thing it could potentially be, so we'll keep looking. Oh boy, wow, this ghost is really going ham, whatever it is. Goodness, it's not even waiting around for the creepy sounds to keep me occupied. I could have sworn I heard something. Oh! Hello? I just peek in here real quick. Anything? Nope. Alright. I'm back behind my cash register. What the heck are you? What is going on here? Oh, I don't like you. What the heck are you? I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. This is bad. What is going on? What are you doing? I think the one thing I hate about this is that I don't really have anywhere else to go aside from through there. So if the ghost decides to spawn here and, you know, make its way down here, I'm dead. Well, there is one ghost that I can think of that has EMF activity and is very, very hostile. Almost to a creepy, like, it gets too close to you sense. And that is indeed a doopy. I do not like doopies at all. In fact, I've been killed by 2 doopies on the general store. And it's starting to show doopy-like tendencies, which is very concerning. Okay. You've made your point. You're really creepy. Can you show any other evidence, please? I don't want to be here anymore. That's all I have to say is I don't want to be here anymore. Okay. That's cool. I really commend your effort to turn the EMF on, but I need you to do something else, please. So the big thing with doopies is that they do the EMF stuff, clearly, but they're also evil, and they have ghost orbs, I believe, so we have to keep our eyes open for that. I haven't seen any ghost writing yet, and it's not acting like a typical poltergeist, so if it is a poltergeist, it's taking a very interesting turn. Whoa. Would you quit it? I'm trying to form a sentence here and all I'm hearing is beeping. I don't think I'm getting any use out of the grid pointing it this way, so I'm going to point it the other way and see if I can catch anything. I probably don't want to toss down my one thing that's allowed me to see in the dark. So, let's just move this bad boy this way. There we go. Alright, pick that back up and, see if it catches any movement. Sometimes the ghosts in peaceful mode like to kind of spawn and move around in that aisle over there. The one that I need to get out of here. Holy cow. Like, dude, go away. I do not feel safe at all. I do not like this. Could you do something that isn't an EMF? Ooh. Oh! There's the evil. Okay. Well, I know for a fact that it is not a spirit, because I've been trying to hail it the entire night and nothing has happened. It has the potential of being a doopy. I have yet to see any ghost orbs yet, though. Is there anything else it could possibly be? Ooh. Oh yeah, well, I guess in some sense we still have the option of having it be a Basti, but, form somewhere. I could hear the heartbeat. As I was saying, it could be a Basti, but again, it hasn't done anything with a thermometer, so all things are pointing towards a doopy, I'm just saying. Should I turn the night vision goggles off just to see? Oh, that's just great. Okay, well, I mean, it's playing with the EMF and the ghost orbs aren't forming. I'm not sure if it's because the spawn rate's a lot lower, but my goodness. Seems to be a running theme that the ghosts, really don't want to do a heck of a whole lot. Almost making this a lot more challenging than it has to be. Okay. I'm gonna give it a little bit, as much as this EMF is giving me a tremendous headache. And, If it doesn't do anything else, I guess I'm just gonna okay. Aside from it being evil, if it doesn't do anything else, I am going to hedge my bet on the fact that it's a dupe. Because this thing is a little too close for comfort and very hostile. Doesn't look like we're going to get any ghost orbs this time around. So I guess I'm just going to have to guess. And pretty much just going 110% on the old dupe there. It was getting a little too close for comfort. Every single time that happens, characteristically, if you have something that is very hostile and way too close, that is the calling card of a dupe. Alright, so kind of a weird investigation so far, but still enjoyable nevertheless. But we're going to move on to our final map and see what this ghost has in store for us. Back to the apartment, eh? Alright, well, I guess the second furthest point away from spawn would be the area just behind the... Oh. The area just behind the safety boxes here. Since technically you would think it's inside of the guest room, but if you move just a little further to the left, I am hugging the wall at the very, very far point from the entrance. Look at the inky darkness that we see. Oh my goodness. This map, I will give it credit. It may not be the scariest map anymore, but it's definitely one of the darker ones. So, I guess we'll start an investigation. Where are you? Oh, you're a talker already, eh? Okay. Do you want to play? Didn't want to answer that one, huh? Alright, well, at least we got our first bit of evidence. I guess in some sense, this is a really good spot on the apartment because, for whatever reason, the ghosts tend to gravitate more towards the storage room. So, I guess I get a little bird's eye view just looking over it. Oh. Well, speak of the devil. I guess the ghost was in the storage room, or at least for a little bit. If it wasn't for the grid, this would be an absolutely dark experience. I guess you can kind of see outside into the apartment area there. There's a little bit of light illuminating that part of the apartment, so it's like the light at the end of the tunnel. Where are you now? Okay, not really a super talkative ghost. Do you want to play? Okay. Can you do something? So, not a super talkative ghost. Well, until now. I guess we'll figure out what it is in a few moments. Do you want to play? Oh no. It's evil! Uh-oh. Well, it could be a spirit. I'm just saying the EMF has not been touched yet. There's a chance. So, let's not give up hope yet. There's a chance that it is a demon. Not all demons are super active, wild, crazy nightmares. Some of them are fairly creepy. Let's just wait. Oh. Hello. Goodbye. Well, there you go. At least we had a little bit of a crescendo-like feature during this playthrough. We had a ghost that really was kind of staying away from us, even though it wasn't the most quiet of ghosts. Then our second ghost got progressively a little bit more hostile, because it hit us like an 18-wheeler whenever it appeared. Then we had a super creepy ghost in a dupe. And then we ended off with a very subtle but very effective demon in the apartment. So I'd like to take this time to say thanks, Trey, for the awesome challenge suggestion. If you'd like to be like Trey and see your challenge done by yours truly, leave your challenge suggestion in the comments down below. But as for me, guys, I'm going to work on a few other videos that I have in the cooker, and we'll just see what happens next time you see me. So for now, guys, I'll see you soon.